Now on CoastTV News.
Meet the 78-year-old Milford veteran changing lives across Delmarva. How his spontaneous generosity is helping others achieve their dreams.
Stricter hours, sound limits, and new enforcement tools. How updated noise ordinances could impact your nights and weekends.
Will DelDOT's new salt barn on Route 1 be ready before the storm hits? What it could mean for safer, faster road treatments this winter.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Winter weather on the way and snow coming to the coast. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our news at 6. We begin tonight with the threat of snow and what you need to know before it gets here.
If conditions hold, some serious snow could blanket the coast starting Sunday night, and DelDOT is already preparing. The agency is in the process of filling the new salt barn on Route 1. You just saw it there. It's south of 5 Points with about 300 tons of salt. Coast TV News reporter Emma Aiken is live in Lewis. And Emma, this is the first season with that salt barn at that location.
Maddie, I'm on the property of the old Troop 7 building right off of Coastal Highway. And as you can see, it's now one of DelDOT's salt barns. And they say having this new location saves their plows a lot of travel time during these big storms. Green grass on the coast, but that could change in a hurry over the next few days. Coast TV meteorologists say Delmarva could get about 6 inches, the first plowable snow of the season. Mary Kunze is prepping for the storm.
I'm looking for the snowplow markings for my lawn, and then I'm going to hop over to the supermarket and try and get a head start on and beat everybody else and get some food for the next 5 days.
DelDOT says they are working to fill the salt barn on Route 1, and they plan to keep the roads passable, though they admit they probably won't be perfect. DelDOT says if you do plan on having to go out in the storm, make sure you have enough windshield wiper fluid, an emergency kit in your car, and a snow brush to be prepared and safe for the wintry conditions. Colleen O'Connor with Ace Hardware says she's already seen a rush of customers coming in to grab winter gear.
Lots of orders for ice melt shovels. Haven't seen any sleds go out, but we're ready for that if that happens too. So scrapers, gloves, so they're getting ready.
After a 2024 without a single storm, 2025 looks ready to ring in the new year with a fresh blanket of snow, with all the beauty and hassle that comes with that. When I spoke with DelDOT today, some of the things they want to remind everyone about, especially because we don't see snow like this here often, is to go slow, leave plenty of distance between you and other cars, and just be mindful of the conditions. In Lewis, Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
Emma, thank you. And Sussex County's Emergency Management Agency also says let's be prepared for the winter months ahead, especially because it's not just snow. We're talking freezing temperatures. So make sure your vehicle is winterized, have a disaster kit ready, and be sure to monitor weather updates right here on Coast TV and limit travel during those storms. Now, also ice melt on walkways, wearing layered clothing, all those things can help you just be ready for when this storm does come.
And this brings us into our Coast TV poll. We want to know if you think or how you prepare for snow.
Let's see the results from last news hour. Do nothing is still 62%. 19% say bring out shovels, 16% say stock up on groceries, and 3% say they salt their driveways. I just don't know, Charlie, if I'm impressed with the do nothing or concerned.
I think it's some folks that know how to handle it and they're like, I got this. And then it's some folks that are like,
it's good. I'm fine.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
You can go to vote in this poll at coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app, and we're going to show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11.
And we're talking about the weather, so let's go ahead and take a live look right now outside into the West Ocean City area. Our first alert meteorologist, Chris Mastrobuono, joins us with a look at our forecast. Good evening, Chris.
Good evening, Maddie. It was a cold and windy day on Delmarva. It's only going to be getting colder from here on out, and we're going to see a little preview of some snow tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. That's going to be an Arctic front that could bring up to an inch of snow across parts of the area. The weekend starts off bitterly cold and sets the stage for that winter storm that's going to be rolling in Sunday night through Monday, and then the Arctic air really humidity stays in full control throughout the area throughout the week. Now, that winter weather advisory issued by the National Weather Service, Kent, Newcastle, for portions of the eastern shore, that is for up to 2 inches of snow tomorrow evening with that Arctic boundary that's going to be moving through. You could see some snow showers off to the north, some lake effect snow. There's the Arctic front across portions of the Midwest. Our bigger snowstorm coming in Sunday night through Monday is coming ashore in the Pacific Northwest, and that will begin to take shape through over the next few days. Now, we start the day tomorrow around 30 degrees, partly sunny skies, and most of the day is cloudy with that front moving through. Around 4 o'clock, that rain will transition pretty quickly to snow, and as I mentioned, we could get up to 1 inch of snow tomorrow night. We'll talk more about the bigger storm system later on in the weekend in my full 7-day forecast here in just a few moments.
Thank you, Chris. So tomorrow, Monday, and really year-round, Coast TV News is your source for winter storm coverage. We'll have coverage on TV, CoastTV.com, our apps, and our radio station, so please be sure to tune in. And according to the city of Milford, crews will be in town to test soil near the bridge on Southwest Front Street. This is due to prepare for a future bridge replacement project. The city says expect traffic delays when that's happening.
Coastal Highway in Ocean City reopened after shutting down Wednesday night, and that was due to winds damaging a roof. This is 75th and 76th Street. The OC Police department says that the beach bus service was suspended for some time, but resumed around 7:30 p.m.
Ellendale's town council election is coming up. Now, a little bit of history here. There are 2 empty seats, 3 candidates after one dropped out due to concerns over his criminal history. A Meet the Candidates event will be held Friday, January 3rd at 7 p.m. Voting takes place the following day, and we have a deeper dive on this coming up tonight on Coast TV News at 11.
A new year could mean new alcohol delivery rules in the first state, as a wine bill is expected to be introduced this year. Currently, all beer, wine, and liquor sales in Delaware, those are handled through a 3-tier system of distributors, wholesalers, and retailers. State reps in Delaware will be introducing legislation in the 153rd General Assembly to give Delawareans the option of ordering wine and having it delivered to their homes by UPS, FedEx, or some other carrier. The bill would only cover limited sales from wineries directly to consumers. Online retail sales would continue to be banned. Wineries and carriers would need to obtain a state license.
Rosenfeld's Jewish Deli is coming back to Ocean City. It closed in September, you might remember that, on 63rd Street. Well, now, the beloved deli has partnered with the parent company of Schmegel's Bagels at 82nd Street. So Rosenfeld's says the new venture will include Schmegel's signature bagels and coffee, while adding Rosenfeld's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The revamped business is set to open by May 1st.
Everybody quiet down. That's what they're asking in Fenwick Island. The town council is looking to add clearer regulation when it comes to noise. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappé shows us what additions they're looking to make.
Whether you're chilling by the beach or staying in, make sure your noise level is in check. The Fenwick Island Town Council is looking to add new noise regulations. According to Fenwick Mayor Natalie Magdeburger, this comes after requests from locals and police for clearer rules when it comes to noise levels in town. Richard Robinson thinks it's more in line with the vibe of the area.
Fenwick is definitely anchored in the notion of quiet, family-oriented community. Ocean City is more adventurous and more into entertainment.
So exactly what changes are they looking to make? The town's considering expanding quiet hours. Right now they run from midnight to 8 a.m., but the new proposal would start earlier, beginning at 10 p.m. You would need a permit to play any type of loud music outside the home, and police, using equipment that measures decibel levels, would be able to find people that are being too loud. But there's one problem. According to the Fenwick Island Police Chief, the station currently doesn't have any equipment that measures sounds or decibels. There may be an easy fix though. Mayor Magdeburger says they plan to have all the officers download an app that would read the level of decibels at any location. The Fenwick Council will have a hearing on Friday, so if you live in Fenwick and want to weigh in, that's the meeting you need to go to. I'm Kevin Zappé in Fenwick Island, Coast TV News.
Having a rough week? Why don't you cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from Coast TV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and a whole lot more. Sign up now for free at coasttv.com/signup and get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox on Friday.
And we have a lot more news to get to this Thursday evening.
Christmas is over, but what are you doing with that tree? We have some options for you.
Well, the Arctic air is just part of the story over the next 4 days. We're going to be dealing with a chance of light snow tomorrow night and then the significant snow chance Sunday through Monday. Bitterly cold weekend ahead. I'll break it all down in my full First Alert forecast.
But first, we meet a Milford man known as Mr. Positive, the veteran spreading kindness with spontaneous acts that change lives. That story is up next when we are back in just 60 seconds.
Check out the newest strength equipment at Planet Fitness.
We're trying new machines in the new year.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in? Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 10th.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value. Plus, no monthly payments until next year. We are professional grade. GMC.
Check out the newest strength equipment at Planet Fitness.
We're trying new machines in the new year.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in? Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 10th.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
They say positivity is contagious, and for one Milford man, it's actually kind of become his whole nickname. They call him Mr. Positive. In this week's Coastal Connections, Coast TV News reporter Emma Aiken introduces us to the man whose generosity knows no bounds.
This is Chaplain Al Kraft, but to hundreds of people who've met him, like the Tremuta brothers, he's Mr. Positive.
When he walks in, everybody kind of cheers a little bit.
Nicholas Tremuta is a lifeguard at the YMCA, but he's got big dreams. Nicholas and his brothers are starting a residential construction business, and when he told Kraft that one day while at the pool, the chaplain hopped into action.
And he said, "All right, well, I'm gonna go look for a truck for you guys." And then a few hours later, I had a picture on my phone.
Chaplain Kraft found not one, but 2 trucks, gifted to Nicholas and his younger brother Matthew, paid for through something called the Positive Eagles SOAR program.
It was all very sudden. He's a very, how do I put this? He likes to do things spontaneously.
They touch me. And I'm a Marine, and I don't get touched much like that. I'm very proud of them.
Helping people is kind of Chaplain Kraft's thing.
Americanism is kindness.
At 78 years old, Kraft, a disabled veteran himself, has managed to help more than 100 of his fellow disabled veterans with free electric wheelchairs and various kinds of aid. And for every person he helps, he hands out an American flag, specially folded by the Honor Guard at the Dover Air Force Base.
This flag means so much of what you can achieve under it if you want to.
On this day, Chaplain Kraft wanted to surprise his favorite barbershop with a little red, white, and blue.
But I want to give y'all here, this is for y'all store. You hear me?
Because helping others is just in his blood.
So it's not years that you remember, it's moments. Never the years, it's the moment.
And whether it's gifting trucks, wheelchairs, flags, or just a helping hand, Mr. Positive is a master of making the moment.
I feel good!
For Coastal Connections, I'm Emma Aiken.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
New year, new bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Baths by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
The floor is lava! When your floor starts showing signs of wear and tear from all the fun and games, Carpet and Tile Mart makes it easy to afford and install new flooring within a week. Carpet and Tile Mart. Available, affordable, at your service.
Find fresh, new home furnishings that move to the beat of your style at Alton Brothers, furnishing Delmarva for over 75 years. Have you been to Alton Brothers Home Furnishings in Salisbury lately?
Welcome to Toyotathon.
Hi, I want a new Toyota for a weekend getaway. Recharge from the holidays.
Perfect. We've got new vehicles arriving daily.
Excuse me. I have got a truckload of new Toyotas out front.
A truckload of new Toyotas?
Yes.
Wait,
come on, man. I want one.
Something I said?
Yes.
Buy a new 24 Tundra with low 1.99 APR financing for 72 months. Or take $2,000 cash back from Toyota.
Toyotathon ends January 6th.
Toyota, let's go places.
So I work in the hospitality business, or even being a neonatal nurse. It's very important for me to have a great smile.
Business, it's all about connections and talking to people.
It just means so much to have a smile and being able to lift those sick people or people that aren't in the best situation.
When I'm receiving my customers, I can receive them with a beautiful smile.
Let's get started.
Your first consult is free. You know, a smile goes so far.
Call Tillman Orthodontics for your free consult.
The New Year flooring clearout sale has begun at Carpet and Tile Mart. Now save up to 50% off, plus 0% financing up to 36 months. Hurry in while the sale lasts. Visit your nearest Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenter today.
L&W Insurance, your partners in protection since 1932. As one of Delaware's largest independent insurance agencies, we are committed to meeting all of your insurance needs.
Citadel Concepts and L&W have formed a great relationship. We've been trusting them for over 10 years.
At L&W Insurance, we aim to be your trusted business partner. As a local, I care about providing your employees with comprehensive benefits and insurance protection. For all your commercial and personal insurance needs, trust L&W to be your partner in protection.
Download the CoastTV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
Well, I've talked to some people that are excited about the impending snow and some people that aren't so much. They would rather have 60s and 70-degree temperatures and sunshine. But we are seeing some chilly temperatures out there at the moment. We're looking live into Lewis where it is 36 degrees. No issues this evening, clear skies. The good news is the winds will be relaxing themselves. You can see temperatures pretty uniform across the area in the mid to upper 30s. We did have wind gusts upwards of 35, 40, and we've been dealing with those high winds really over the last 24 hours, but those will be relaxing through the evening and overnight. You can see a few snow showers back off through western Pennsylvania and New York. This area of low pressure out through St. Louis and Chicago, that is a clipper system that's going to be moving through tomorrow night, giving us a chance for some light snow, more of the nuisance variety. This is the beginnings of what will be a significant weather maker working itself across the country over the next few days, giving us some impactful snow as we roll into Monday. Now, the gale warning remains in effect off the Delaware coast. That runs through 1 a.m. We do have a small craft advisory that continues as well. Now, the National Weather Service has this winter weather advisory issued for Kent, Newcastle, Queen Anne's counties, and that runs through 10 o'clock tomorrow, 3 to 10 o'clock tomorrow for upwards of 1 inch to 2 inches of snow in those areas. And you can see extending from Baltimore upwards through Philadelphia. 28 degrees tonight, partly cloudy. Again, not as windy. Tomorrow, a lot of clouds ahead of that Arctic front. Temperatures topping out in the lower 40s. Winds out of the west-northwest about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Will top out around 43 in Salisbury tomorrow. So there's the Arctic front moving through about 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow. Begins as rain and then quickly transitions to snow. So you get that quick burst of snow as that Arctic air filters down, and we could pick up a quick coating to upwards of 1 inch as that front moves through, and then we quickly clear out, and then it is bitterly cold as we begin the weekend. In fact, wind chills by Saturday morning are in the teens, and they really don't get any better by Sunday morning. We're in the lower teens, and that sets the stage for our winter storm Sunday night through Monday. Looking at the first plowable snowfall of the season, a heavy burst of snow is likely for most of Delmarva, but we could be dealing with some mixing issues at the coast as we go into Monday. Now, the models have been actually slower with the arrival of the snow arriving overnight Sunday through early Monday morning. You could see that snow overspreading the region, and we could be dealing with some mixing as some warmer air works in at the coast, which could actually limit totals there. But the thinking is a general 4 to potentially up to 6 inches of snow in the areas that stay primarily snow, and then you could see some mixing from, say, Rehoboth Beach on southward down through Chickateague. So we'll continue to fine-tune that forecast here over the next day. Lynn Hennessy of Lewis, Delaware, you're the winner of our Paul Davis umbrella. 34 and snowy with our snowstorm on Monday, and temperatures don't get above freezing for most of next week.
Thank you, Chris. Well, now that Christmas is over, we're all de-decorating, right? And there's a few places you can recycle your Christmas trees. Ocean City is a free drop-off, along with Coastal Delaware National Wildlife Refuge at Bombay Hook and Smyrna. Now, those two started already. You can drop off your tree till the 13th. If that's a little too far for you or you're not quite ready yet, Milford is collecting trees starting January 13th through the 27th. Just leave them curbside, but make sure all ornaments or decorations are removed. And we have much more on this story and specific addresses on CoastTV.com.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Good to be back, everybody. Here is what's happening in sports at 6. In the NFL, Pro Bowl rosters were announced earlier today. The Ravens led the league with 9 selections. Quarterback Lamar Jackson and running back Derrick Henry highlight the group. Zay Flowers is also headed to Orlando. He is the first Raven to ever get a Pro Bowl nod as a wide receiver. Kyle Hamilton, Marlon Humphrey, Roquan Smith, Nnamdi Madubuike, Pat Ricard, and Tyler Linderbaum round out the group. The Lions are the next closest with 7 Pro Bowl nods. In the NFC, Commanders rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels was one of 3 QBs selected. He's just the 4th rookie signal caller since the 1970 merger to be selected. Wideout Terry McLaurin is going with him. And the Eagles are sending 6 players to Orlando. Saquon Barkley was an obvious choice after his 2,000-yard rushing season. 3 of his lead blockers also earned Pro Bowl nods. Tackle Lane Johnson, Landon Dickerson at guard, and center Cam Jurgens made the team. On defense, Jalen Carter and linebacker Zach Bond are going too. That's it for sports. Have a great night, everybody.
New year, new bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Bath by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Baths by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory-certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
It's Delmarva's best-kept secret, Johnny Janosik's Outlet and Clearance Center. Save up to 80% on name-brand furniture and mattresses. Shop one-of-a-kinds, customer cancellations, scratch and dents, discontinued items, and more. Find incredible deals store-wide. We have something for everyone and something for every room in your home. Shop early and often. New products arrive daily. And buy it today, get it today. Discover the secret. Shop Johnny Janosik's Outlet and Clearance Center in Laurel and Dover.
At All Mobility, we keep you moving. Whether it's wheelchair-accessible vans, scooters, home ramps, or lift chairs, we've got the perfect mobility solution for you. Our experts will help customize options to fit your needs and lifestyle so you can stay independent and active. Scooters, ramps, vans, and more. Get moving with All Mobility. Come see us today or schedule a home consultation. allmobilitystore.com.
Sometimes quitting seems impossible until the day you wake up tobacco-free, and all it took to get there was a visit to quitsupport.com. They have people who know what it's like and who know how to help. Just reach out. With a network of support, you'll be 3 times more likely to quit for good. You got this.
For 150 years, Ocean City, Maryland has been somewhere to smile about. From our beautiful beaches to our iconic boardwalk, we've been creating memories that last a lifetime, whether you're chasing the perfect wave, a hole-in-one, or a sunset stroll. Celebrate our 150th anniversary with 150 days of celebrations, special events, and deals all year long. Book now and save in 2025 at ococean.com/150. Ocean City, Maryland, somewhere to smile about.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Well, our Friday will be a cold and cloudy day. We have an Arctic front that's going to be moving in late in the afternoon through the early evening hours, bringing rain, quickly changing to snow. Could accumulate up to a coating in some areas. Get your forecast anytime by dialing our First Alert Weather phone. Now, your Paul Davis 10-day shows bitterly cold air on Saturday as that Arctic air filters in. Wind chills in the teens both Saturday and Sunday morning. Snow rolls in late Sunday, overnight into Monday, and we could see quite a significant accumulation across parts of Delmarva, and then temperatures stay well below average most of next week.
Chris, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The nightly news is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.